What's up guys, welcome back to the Street YouTube channel. Right, there's been some massive midfield rejigs potentially happening in the Premier League over the recent days. So we're going to start with Romeo Lavia, obviously widely touted that he could be going to Liverpool. They've had numerous bids rejected. Southampton are firm on this £50 million stance. They want £50 million pounds for him, and Liverpool have had 3 bids under that valuation rejected by Southampton. Firm stance, and now Chelsea have come in with a £48 million bid, again rejected by Southampton. They're so firm on this £50 million valuation that any club who obviously pays it will get the player. It would be interesting to see who that is, Chelsea or Liverpool. Obviously Liverpool will still be interested in the player, but we will see who gets him for that £50 million valuation. On to Caicedo. Liverpool have made contact with Brighton for Moses Caicedo. Obviously Chelsea have had numerous bids rejected. Seems these two clubs are battling out for the 2 similar players. I do feel that if Liverpool get Caicedo and Chelsea get Lavia, it will fit both clubs better, because I think Caicedo is more ready for the Premier League, which is what Liverpool want and need, and Caicedo is a younger player who can develop with that young squad Chelsea already have, and they can learn and grow together and go through those experiences together and develop over time, especially under Pochettino, who has a history of developing young players and turning them into world stars. So on to another Chelsea player, well potentially, and that's Tyler Adams from Leeds. That deal is pretty much done. £20 million release clause has been activated, and it's looking like Tyler Adams will be a Chelsea player. Decent signing. He was injured a lot of last season for Leeds, which obviously didn't help the relegation situation, and I feel in a suited Chelsea team he could do well. Obviously I don't feel he's going to be a starter in that team. I think he's going to be more of a squad player, but a decent signing nonetheless. On to West Ham, and they have made a move for Edson Alvarez from Ajax. I think that is a good signing for them. He's a very experienced midfielder, mainly holding player, which will suit West Ham down to the ground. Obviously they got Thomas Souček, who more or less plays in that role, but has the ability to get further forward. I don't think he will be a direct Declan Rice replacement, but he will be a good player with that European experience that West Ham will desire, and will go a long way to potentially rebuilding their squad and making their season a lot better in the upcoming season, because right now with the loss of Declan Rice, potentially Skamaka might go, and another player might be leaving, which we will get onto in a second. But yeah, so Edson Alvarez to West Ham confirmed, medical all done, and is a West Ham player. Now on to, like I said, a West Ham player that cannot leave West Ham under any circumstances, because he will be integral to them this season, and that is Lucas Paqueta. He is could be on his way to Manchester City. There's been a £70 million bid rejected by Manchester City, who are looking at other targets in attacking roles as well, to cover Riyad Mahrez. I've seen Jeremy Doku being touted here and there by a couple of journalists. But onto Lucas Paqueta, I don't think West Ham can let him go under any circumstances. He will be vital for them, and if he is to leave, I think they could really struggle next season. And if Man City were to pick him up, he will be a massive addition to the team going forward. I think he links the play from defence to attack very, very well, and has that ability to put the ball in the net, which I think Man City will be missing, especially with Ilkay Gundogan gone. I don't think Kovacic is quite that player, and he will provide vital goals and assists in a very good Manchester City team. Now on to Fred. Fenerbahce have had a £15 million bid accepted by Manchester United, and it looks like Fred could be on his way to Fenerbahce for £15 million. He did okay at Manchester United. Obviously they bought him for a massive fee, £50-60 million, and it will result in a massive loss for Manchester United, but it will get another player off the wage bill, bit of money coming in, so they can fund another transfer. Another player could potentially be coming in, or could potentially be coming in at West Ham, and that's Scott McTominay. They had a £30 million bid rejected, so it'll be interesting to see whether Scott McTominay does end up moving to West Ham, obviously depending on whether they put another bid in and whether that gets accepted by Manchester United. Another player who is moving from Manchester United to West Ham, Harry Maguire. I think that this is going to be good business for West Ham. Obviously he's got proven Premier League experience. At the start of his Manchester United career he was very good. At Leicester he was also very good. He did tear off towards the end of his Manchester United career, but I think that was due to confidence and due to the way the manager wants to play. I think he wants to play a higher line, he wants to play with faster paced centre backs, and I don't think that is quite the way Harry Maguire wants to play. I think in this West Ham team, if he was to play a bit deeper and have a bit more cover around him, I think you could see the best of Harry Maguire, and I think that is what will be the case, and I think you'll see a much improved Harry Maguire under David Moyes. Obviously, should David Moyes have a good start of the season, and because he was under a lot of pressure before winning the Conference League last season, if he doesn't start well, this season he could be under pressure again, and they could be forced to make a change. But we'll see how that one goes. Right, that is the transfer news for this week. Let me know what you think about this midfield situation with a number of clubs. A lot of players moving from one Premier League club to another. Who do you think Lavia and Caicedo will go to out of Chelsea and Liverpool? I've heard Bayern Munich are touting Caicedo as well, but I don't think they'll get both Kane and Caicedo. So we'll see how it goes. But like I said, comment who you think each one will go to. And yeah, if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll see you in the next one. The preview video will be out later on today or tomorrow morning. That'll give a detailed breakdown of all the teams in the Premier League Game Week 1, and I will be giving my predictions, who I think will win each game, and the score lines. And what I'll be doing is I'll be keeping a tally. There'll be a point scoring system, so if you want to get involved as well, drop your predictions down in that video, and I will put them on screen along with my own, and we'll keep some sort of like a league table, and it'll be fun. So like I said, I'll see you in that video. Peace.